યસ નમસ્કાર, ગુડ મોર્નિંગ, જય સ્વામિનારાયણ, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય માતાજી. આપ લોકોનું બહુ સૌનું સ્વાગત છે મિત્રો રામાણીઝ કન્સેપ્ટ ટોકમાં. રામાણીઝ કન્સેપ્ટ ટોકની અંદર સ્વાગત તો છે. ઘણા વિદ્યાર્થીઓએ થંબનેલ જોયો હતો અને મેસેજ જોયેલો હશે કે સર વિડીયો તો મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુનો છે, તમે ક્યાંથી ટપકી પડ્યા? મિત્રો ટપકી એટલા માટે પડ્યો છું કે આજ ખુશીનો દિવસ છે અને એ ખુશી એક પ્રાઉડ મોમેન્ટ છે. એ પ્રાઉડ મોમેન્ટ અને ખુશી મારા રામાણી પરિવારના વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો સાથે મારે શેર કરવી છે. એટલે આપ લોકોની 2 મિનિટ લેવા આવ્યો છું કે યુપીએસસી નું 2019 નું જે રિઝર્વ લિસ્ટ બહાર પડેલું છે અને એ રિઝર્વ લિસ્ટ ની અંદર મિત્રો સંસ્થાના ઉમેદવાર અનુરાજ ગુપ્તાએ યુપીએસસી પરીક્ષા ક્રેક કરેલી છે. યસ મિત્રો, પ્રાઉડ ની મોમેન્ટ એ છે કે આપણા પરિવારના એક વિદ્યાર્થીએ સિવિલ સર્વિસીસ ક્રેક કરેલી છે અને એ ક્રેક કરેલાની ખુશી શેર કરવા માટે આપ લોકો સાથે આવ્યો છું મિત્રો. યસ, આ અનુરાજ ગુપ્તા જેને યુપીએસસી ક્રેક કરી છે અને સાથે સાથે મિત્રો ખાસ કહું કે 24 વર્ષનો એક નવયુવાન, 24 વર્ષનો છોકરો, અને બોલકો કહું તો એટલો બોલકો આ છોકરો કે બોલવા માંડે તો બંધ ન થાય. આ ક્લાસરૂમના ફોટોગ્રાફ્સ પણ તમે જુઓ કે જ્યારે લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ એનું ઇન્ટરવ્યુ હતું મિત્રો, યસ એનું ઇન્ટરવ્યુ હતું ને, બિફોર ઇન્ટરવ્યુમાં પેનલ સામે બોલવામાં ખચખચાટ થાય એટલા માટે એક ડેમોન્સ્ટ્રેશન સ્વરૂપે ક્લાસના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ સામે બોલવા ઊભો થઈ જાય. આવા અનુરાજ ગુપ્તાનું સિલેક્શન થયું છે. એ ખુશી વ્યક્ત કરવી છે અને સાથે સાથે મિત્રો એ ખુશી તો છે પણ સાથે સાથે જે તે સમયે એ જ અનુરાજનું આપણે જ્યારે મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુ ગોઠવેલું હતું, એ મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુની આપણે આજે તમને લોકોને બતાવવાના છે કે મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુ શું હતું સંસ્થા દ્વારા જ. અને આપણા જ સંસ્થાના દિલ્હીના ફેકલ્ટી મયંક દ્વિવેદી સાહેબ પણ અમારી સાથે જોડાયેલા હતા ઇન્ટરવ્યુમાં. તો એ ઇન્ટરવ્યુ તમને કેવું છે, પણ ઇન્ટરવ્યુ કેવા સિપરાંત મિત્રો ખાસ કહીશ કે આ અનુરાજને ઇન્ટરવ્યુની અંદર મિત્રો આઉટ ઓફ 275 માર્ક્સ 179 માર્ક્સ છે. યસ માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ્સ, 179 માર્ક્સ ઇન્ટરવ્યુની અંદર આવેલા છે અને ખૂબ જ સારું પરફોર્મન્સ છે. પરફોર્મન્સ સારું છે અને સિલેક્શન થયું છે. તો સિલેક્શન થયું છે આ તબક્કે મિત્રો સંસ્થા પરિવારના તમામ ફેકલ્ટી, દિલ્હીથી આવતા તમામ ફેકલ્ટી, એ ચાહે ધર્મેન્દ્ર કુમાર સાહેબ હોય તો પણ ભલે, એ મયંક દ્વિવેદી સાહેબ હોય તો ભલે, મુકુલ દેવ સાહેબ હોય તો ભલે, સુધીર ત્રિપાઠી સાહેબ હોય તો પણ ભલે, અને ગુજરાતના વિદ્યાર્થીઓની અંદર ભગીરથ બ્રહ્મભટ્ટ સાહેબ હોય, અમારા માધવ ઠાકર હોય, દેવાંશુ સર હોય, આ તમામ ફેકલ્ટીઓનો આ તકે મિત્રો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર વ્યક્ત કરું છું. મારી ટેકનિકલ ટીમ, નોન ટેકનિકલ અને એડમિન સ્ટાફના મિત્રો જેને લોકોએ વિદ્યાર્થીઓને અને અમને લોકોને ખૂબ જ કોન્ફિડન્સ આપેલો છે એનો પણ ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર વ્યક્ત કરું છું. સાથે સાથે અને એક વસ્તુ મિત્રો પ્રાઉડથી કહું છું મિત્રો કે ગુજરાતની અંદર રાજકોટ જેવા સેન્ટરમાંથી પણ યુપીએસસી પાસ કરી શકાય છે અને આ અનુરાજ એનો પહેલો દાખલો નથી મિત્રો. આપ સૌ જાણો છો કે વર્ષ 2016 ની અંદર આજ રાજકોટમાંથી યુપીએસસી સિવિલ સર્વિસ પરીક્ષા પાસ કરી ઇન્ડિયન ફોરેન સર્વિસમાં જોડાયેલ પ્રકાશ સેલત સાહેબ હોય તો પણ ભલે. અને આજ મિત્રો ગર્વથી કહું છું, આ કે પ્રાઉડથી કહું છું મિત્રો કે રાજકોટ સેન્ટરની અંદર છેલ્લા 4 વર્ષની અંદર 2 વિદ્યાર્થીઓ યુપીએસસી પાસ કરી છે અને બંને વિદ્યાર્થીઓને ગાઈડન્સ આપવામાં મને આનંદ થયો છે. બંને વિદ્યાર્થીઓ મારી પાસે ગાઈડન્સ મેળવેલું છે અને યુપીએસસી પરીક્ષા પાસ કરી છે મિત્રો. એટલા માટે આજ મારા માટે પ્રાઉડની મોમેન્ટ છે. અને રાજકોટ સેન્ટરના 2 વિદ્યાર્થી અને બંને આપણા ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યૂટના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ હોય ને ત્યારે મિત્રો એક સોને પે સુહાગા જેવું થઈ જાય. અને આ અનુરાજના મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુની તમે લોકો જે રાહ જોવો છો તો વધારે સમય બગાડ્યા પહેલા આજ માત્ર મારે આભાર માનવો હતો અને ખુશી વ્યક્ત કરવી હતી એટલે 2 મિનિટનું એક્સ્ટ્રા એડિટિંગ કરવા પહોંચી ગયો છું. જે તે વખતે અનુરાજ ગુપ્તાનું જે મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુ રેકોર્ડ કરેલું હતું એ ઇન્ટરવ્યુ આપ લોકો સામે લઈને આવીએ છીએ. હવે નિહાળીએ આપણે અનુરાજ ગુપ્તાના મોક ઇન્ટરવ્યુને. થઈ જાઓ તૈયાર મિત્રો. આભાર.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please.
Thank you.
Anuraj, how are you?
Sir, I'm feeling good.
Tell me about yourself.
Sir, my name is Anuraj Gupta. I'm currently 24 years old. I was born in Rajasthan and brought up in Gujarat. I've done my graduation in mechanical engineering from IIT Bombay. Thereafter, I worked with Vodafone for 9 months, after which I left it for civil services preparations. Besides that, I am a keen follower of internet meme culture and interested in how it is going to be an important part of discourse in coming years.
Very good. Very good, Anuraj. Why IS after engineering?
Sir, I always wanted to do a work in which I'm able to connect with ground people and do some sort of work in which I can better the lives of others. Further, hence civil services. I took civil services as the perfect opportunity for fulfill that. Further, I'm also attracted with the prospects of being a part of nation building, a dynamic job, and social recognition which we get in civil services.
UPSC is very versatile area. So that what's your plan after selection?
Sorry, sir.
What your plan after selection as a civil servant? What do you think about that? In which area you are doing work?
Okay, sir. Post results, whatever service I get, I will try to understand that how that service is works in the administration and how it makes a role in their field. I will understand the challenges present in that situation and work accordingly on whatever areas we have the potential to correct the current administration.
What is the big challenges and here at present in India?
Sir, I believe one of the biggest challenges from the point of administration is bridging the trust deficit with the citizens. People are having deficit with the citizens. People are having deficit with the government due to various factors such as corruption, or they are not faith in the ability or the promises which administration makes to them. So I just think this is the biggest challenge.
I think you are listening CAA.
Yes, sir.
What is the CAA?
So CAA is the Citizenship Amendment Act, which was passed recently. It provided for some special exemptions to the persecuted minorities of three countries, that is Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, to provide them citizenship in India.
Why against the Muslim community?
Sir, if we see at the context of the CAA, the main reason for which the safeguards are provided are for the religious persecution. Hence, the countries from which the three countries which are listed in the CAA are dominantly Muslim nations. Hence, they won't be facing religious persecution. Further, the Act doesn't discriminate in Muslims, as our original constitutional Citizenship Act provides equal opportunity for any person coming from any religion for getting a citizenship in India.
Okay. What is the basic difference between CAA and PR?
So, as we discussed CAA, it is an act which provides for specific exemptions for providing citizenship, while NPR is National Population Register. NPR is an exercise which is done by India for getting a better idea of the demographics of the nation and further formulate policies regarding it.
It's okay. Who is the first country? Who is the first state?
State, okay.
To provide the facility of NPR?
Sir, I don't know specifically about the state, but NPR was started the whole nationwide in earlier time also.
It's okay.
Okay. Mr. Anuraj,
Yes, sir.
you mentioned your depth that you born in Rajasthan.
Yes.
Up to 10th standard, you studied in Gujarat.
Yes.
11th, 12th, once again, go to the Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
And IIT from Bombay.
Yes.
So, very much diversity in your study.
Yes, sir.
You wander in three different states. So, what do you find the difference between the education system of all the three states?
Sir, regarding education system, I didn't had any specific opportunity to get an idea of education system of Maharashtra, as I was studying in a separate university, IIT Bombay. However, I would like to comment on the differences which I felt in Gujarat and Rajasthan.
Yes.
Would that be fine?
Yes, please.
So, education system I found to be very right in both the states. in terms of teachers, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of government support. I also read some textbooks of the Gujarat board and Rajasthan board and found them of equal caliber and equal knowledge. However, one major thing which I found a difference was the attitude towards study and the social recognition which studies get. I found that in Rajasthan they value your study very much, and also any job prospects coming from that. Whereas in Gujarat, people are more interested in how that education can be used in your daily life and maybe in their business.
Okay, good.
Why you are inspired for civil services?
Sir, during my job, whenever I used to read news, and when I got introduced to the civil services system of India, which comprises of several officers including IES, IFS, IPS, and other things, I found that this is the perfect opportunity where I can work closely with the administration and be a part of administration so that I can bring whatever changes I want. Further, the job diversity which civil services provide are unmatched in my opinion with respect to any other field.
That's very good. You can read that Hindu Swaraj. You know that the book of Hindu Swaraj?
Sir, I know that it is written by Mahatma Gandhi ji, but I
In which
haven't read
language?
it in Gujarati. But I haven't read that.
Why?
Sir, it's just like it didn't come to my mind that it wasn't on my list that I should read that.
Today is a very important day.
Yes, sir. Our 71st Republic Day.
What is the meaning of republic?
Sir, Republic is referred to a nation where where the head of the government is elected by the people and not some sovereign person or a fixed person.
It's okay. Now, what is the soul of state?
Sir, soul of state, according to me, are two primary things. One is their people, and second is the law governing the state.
No, the soul of state is sovereign. Samprabhuta. Sovereign state is the soul of state, right?
Okay, sir.
It's okay. And what is the challenges at present in our country for poverty and employment?
Okay. Sir, regarding poverty and unemployment, both are highly linked with each other. Hence, some of the challenges are common to both. One is providing the skill-based education. At the current level, as we are constantly reading in reports, like 30% engineers of India are unemployable. So this shows a deficit between the current education levels and how it can be translated to the job market. And apart from that, providing them access to education of all, that too with a quality level. These two, I think, are one of the biggest challenges linking poverty and unemployment.
That's very good. Mr. Anuraj, you are belonging to three states, as far as Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Maharashtra.
Yes,
right?
sir.
What are the three important strengths for each state?
Sir,
As just you are talking about me. Just first, Rajasthan.
okay. Sir, for Rajasthan, as a state, I think their culture and heritage is one thing which makes Rajasthan outstanding amongst all the states. Then for Gujarat, I think the people of Gujarat, specifically in terms of business generation, and second, strategically the coastline of Gujarat. And for Maharashtra, I think the economy of Maharashtra is very significant for India, with Mumbai forming a major component of the GDP and taxpayers of India.
And Gujarat?
Sir, for Gujarat, I mentioned one is in strategic sense and geographical sense the long coastline and the business generation which happens from Gujarat.
It's okay. So
You mentioned your official address is Rajkot. What's the speciality of Rajkot?
Sir, during my 2 year stay at Rajkot, I found that people of Rajkot are very fun-loving and give a very important priority to work-life balance, which I didn't found in any other city in which I have lived till now. And apart from the people's perspective, economically also Rajkot is a hub for many industries like auto industries, ball bearing industries, ceramic industries near in Morbi near Rajkot.
Good. Any historical importance?
Sir, Rajkot was the school place of Mahatma Gandhi ji. He studied his high school from Alfred High School, which was in Rajkot only.
Yes. Have you visited?
Yes, sir, I have visited
School?
Yes, sir. Currently, the school has been replaced by a museum in memory of Gandhiji. So I have visited the museum.
And there is only Kaba Gandhi's Dela.
Yes, sir.
What's it?
Sir, Kaba Gandhi's Dela was the residence of Gandhiji, or in a better way, his father, when he was a Diwan of Rajkot.
Good. Have you visited it?
Yes, sir.
What is the impact of demonetization in our economy?
Sir, demonetization, which happened in 2016, had a very huge impact on our economy. In structural sense, it had many positives in terms of countering black money, then promoting cash payments, and the most important, formalizing economy, as we saw with the increase in the number of direct taxpayers, which rose up to 52% in the economic survey. However, it also brought some short-term shocks, mainly for the real estate sector and other manufacturing and MSME sector.
And negative approach? What is the negative approach of demonetization?
Yes, sir. In negative sense, as it brought some short-term setbacks, and apart from that, some of the objectives of demonetization were not achieved. As we can see that the circulation of cash in the economy has reached to the similar levels before demonetization, and also counterfeiting of high currency notes have started again, despite introduction of new currency notes of 2000.
Mr. Anurag, you mentioned in your hobby following internet meme culture. Can you explain it?
Sir, meme is actually a biological concept which was coined by Richard Dawkins in 1976, which detailed a spread of cultural information in a unit sense. However, internet memes are an evolved version of meme in which people share a picture or video from a famous pop culture, like any movie or any viral video, following by a caption on it to spread some message in a humorous way. So this is the internet meme, and by internet meme culture, I refer to the growing role of memes in becoming a part of communication among youth and on social media. As we can see that ranging from the social media conversations to political conversations to economic decisions like marketing, memes have found a growing space as a form of communication. So this has been termed as meme culture in social media.
Yes, good. How can you use it in administration?
Yes, very good.
Sir, for use in administration, we can see that at some places memes have already become a part of administration. For example, the traffic police Twitter handles of Bangalore and Mumbai police are regularly using memes to connect with the youth and spreading awareness about traffic rules. Second, memes are being used in administration. Memes can be used in administration to express an opinion to a very layman person in less words and having a direct impact. Third, as we talk about demographic dividend of India, that India comprises mainly of youth. So youth are increasingly using memes as a medium for gaining their news, gaining their views. So meme can also be used over there to spread information about government and debunk any fake news if it is going on.
Yes, good. Mr. Anuraj, in Gujarat, election is coming, and I think that farmers are not happy with recent government. Why?
Sir, in case of farmers, there are multiple reasons due to which farmers are facing a distress. One can be attributed to the governance in terms of the getting right price discovery due to the APMCs which are working. Second is providing them better infrastructure in terms of warehousing, sales and transport. And another aspect to this is regarding to the some uncontrollable factors. For example, the climate change is happening due to which rainfall patterns are changing. Hence, agriculture is suffering. So these are the main reasons for the distress of farmers. And further, I would like to say that these reasons are not just concentrated to Gujarat, but across India also.
Okay, good. Yes.
What is the three important temple style in India?
So the three important temple style in India are Nagara style, then Dravidian style, and Vesara style, which is a mixture of Nagar and Dravid.
What is the important feature?
Sorry, sir.
What is the important silent feature for Nagar Shaili?
Sir, for
What is the difference between Nagar and Dravid Shaili?
sir, one major difference is that in Dravidian style, the shikhara is very long, whereas the shikhara of the temple is very long, whereas in Nagara style it is a bit of short and more in a like consequential manner. And
In which area you use the style of Nagar Shaili?
Sir-
Nagar style?
so Nagar style is used in the northern areas of India. Basically, it has been termed as above the Krishna river. Nagar style is very much famous. Below the the region below the Kaveri river, Dravid style is famous, and in between, Vesara style.
So in which area you use the Besar Shaili? Besar Shaili, yes. Besar style.
Sir, Vesara style is used mainly in the Karnataka region between the Krishna and Kaveri river.
In Gujarat?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall about
It's
Gujarat.
okay, it's okay. Your zone preferences first Gujarat, zone preferences first, zone third, and preferences first your Gujarat, second Madhya Pradesh. Why second for second Madhya Pradesh? Because you're studying doing on Mumbai.
Sir, reason for preference of Madhya Pradesh is basically that I have my family across the Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh both. So it's like a home state only for me. Hence, I prefer Madhya Pradesh. No other major reason.
Actually, Mr. Anuraj, can you explain the article number 370?
Okay. Sir, Article 370 can be said as a bridge between India and the state constitution of Jammu and Kashmir before it was abrogated. So the main features of Article 370 was that the sovereignty of India extends to the Kashmir in all matters, whereas regarding the lawmaking, the defense, communications, and defense and communications would be under India, and rest subjects would be under Kashmir state.
At present, what is the important relation between India and others country? Just like the America and China. What are your preferences? America or China?
Sir, in international relations, we need to have a pan-global approach, and I don't think we can directly say that we would prefer US or China, but we need to make good relations with both the nations, and adopt a strategic approach whenever it comes.
Do you know that Mr. S. Jaishankar,
Yes, sir.
who is
S. Jaishankar is our current Minister of External Affairs,
and
and he was also a former Foreign Secretary of India.
Ajit Doval?
So Ajit Doval is our current NSA, that is National Security Advisor, and he is also a former IPS officer.
At present, very big news discuss about the news media and channels CDS.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please explain.
So CDS, that is Chief of Defense Staff, is a role which was inducted by government just this year only, and it provides for a 4-star general which will act as a military advisor to the government and also as a coordinating chief between the three components of our defense, that is Army, Navy, and Air Force.
Who is the first person?
So the first CDS is General Bipin Rawat, who was earlier Army Chief.
That's very good.
Mr. Anuraj, you heard about White Revolution?
Yes, sir.
What's it?
So White Revolution was the growth of dairy sector in India, which specifically started from the Anand region of Gujarat,
Yes.
and the rise of Amul too. It was headed by Dr. Kurian, and one of the specific things about it was that he was able to devise a technology to make skimmed milk produce from the buffalo's milk.
Yes. Good. And what's the Gujarat model of development?
So Gujarat model of development. So according to me, Gujarat model of development is mainly about two things. One is providing the right infrastructure for businesses to grow, and second is to provide the good rules and regulations which promote businesses in a sustainable way.
Yes. Good Good infrastructure means
So by good infrastructure, I means all the infrastructure which is necessary for businesses to flourish. For example, Gujarat has a coastline, so having good ports in like examples of Pipavav port, then the special economic zone and Mundra, the roads, proper electricity, proper 24/7 electricity, and the other connecting infrastructure.
what's the role of GIDC for the development of Gujarat?
So GIDC is Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation. It is a sort of special criteria where government provides land for businesses to grow over there and also provides them certain exemptions.
Yes. What's the SAR?
Sorry, sir.
You heard about the Dholera SAR?
Sir, Dholera, I'm able to recall Dholera special region,
Yes.
but I haven't heard about Sir.
Yes. SAR is a special investment region.
Okay.
It's Dholera.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tell me something about the gift city Gandhinagar.
So, gift city of Gandhinagar is a concept by government of India, in which they propose to build a high-tech financial center in India, which would act as a special economic zone, but for financial sector. Some of the main features of Gift City are: first is a 23-hour trading exchange, like stock exchange of India, which because of which people can trade across the world. And second is the plug-and-play model, which is being built for providing an ease of doing business for other companies.
Yes. Statue of Unity. Say something about it. Pros and cons.
So, Statue of Unity is the recent statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which was built near Sardar Sarovar Dam. Regarding pros and cons, I would first say in pros. First is that it is a very good tribute to the uniter of India. Second, it is a very good. It can help grow India's revenues as a tourist location because of the feat that it is the highest statue till date. And third is we have already started seeing the economic benefits of the statue as the daily visitors at the average daily visitors at statues crossed the daily visitors of the Taj Mahal in Agra. And it will also generate awareness among citizens about the works of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, feeling of unity, and other ancillary jobs near the region. For cons, I don't think there are any cons in longer term. However, in shorter term, there was some displacement of Adivasis and other people living around the area. So in case if we are able to rehabilitate them properly, it would be a win-win situation for all.
Good. Please.
सरदार पटेल जी को बिस्मार्क क्यों कहा जाता है? Why the reason? The title of Bismarck.
So Bismarck was a ruler of Germany in early times, and he played a major role in uniting different provinces of Germany using a term which was called policy of iron and blood. So in a similar way, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel also played a major role in uniting different provinces of India into a single India. Hence, he is also referred as Bismarck of India.
It's okay. What is the 3 important date of January?
So, first is 26th January, which is our Republic Day. Second is 31st January, which is also known as Shahadat Divas, due to death anniversary of Gandhiji. And so I'm not able to think any third date.
12th January, such a thing about 23 January.
Sir, I think Army Day comes in the month of January, but I'm not able to recall the exact date.
It's okay, it's true. What is the impact of GST in our economy?
Sir, GST, that is goods and service taxes, was a long overcome reform in the economy, and it had a various huge impact in our economy. On the positive sides, it helped in our formalization of our economy. Second was reduction of prices due to removal of compounding of taxes. And third, it was able to increase the tax net in the economy, which will further boost our revenues. In con side, I would say there was a short-term setback for some of the states which loosed out due to their earlier revenue model. So they were compensated using the formula of net revenue and compensation cess.
At present, you are living Rajkot, so that an important question for Gujarat. What is the important gift in budget for Rajkot?
Sir, in previous budget, I'm not able to recall any specific gift which would apply for Rajkot. However, one thing which is coming in my mind is that an AIMS was allocated to be built in Rajkot. However, I'm not sure that it was done in previous budget only or earlier.
Okay. When you are you have to join civil services, why did you use your engineering education?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to understand.
When you have to join civil services, what did you use your engineering education?
Okay, sir. Sir, engineering, I believe that engineering gives you a structural and logical comprehension and bent of mind, and also an attitude for solving problems, as this is the basic of engineering. So I believe that this both skills would be greatly helpful for me in my administration. Further, as we are seeing that governance is increasingly becoming technical, and by using of different technology like artificial intelligence, big data in government. So being from a technical background, I would be able to understand them better and utilize them for a better governance.
So, Mr. Anuraj, what is the difference between DC and DM, district collector and district magistrate?
So Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
It's okay. Subject.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. That's